Okay. Good morning. So today, I'm homesick. Again. My video, if you saw it yesterday, I was also homesick, and I still am. Great! You know, my last week of school, and I've only gone, Monday. And I really don't want to go tomorrow either, so, you know, let's make it to Friday, and we have finals next week, and I can go home. But, yeah, so, as you might know, this is like my last week of public school ever. And I've been going since 2012, which is pretty insane because I'm a freshman, right? But I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be going homeschooled. So I was like really like thinking about that today because, you know, I've been home alone to myself, you know, like getting all those, like meditating all those thoughts in there. And Taylor Swift also got her like doctorate like degree in like music, which I watched the whole ceremony. I was so proud. But I was thinking about 2010s culture because I started school in 2012. I'm finishing now for like finishing like actual public school, and how like things have changed, like how I've like seen all this like, you know, unfold. And with Taylor Swift getting like that degree, imagine this is like 2014. She just dropped 1989, she got that. Dude, like, were we really expecting that? No. It's great she got it, but like I was thinking about how like different it is. So today I wanted to go over the most iconic 2010s moments because, as you can tell, I'm very educated. You know, 2010s moments, I mean, some of these are 2021s, but you know, you got like both One Direction's albums up there, you know. There's a Big Time Rush CD over here which you cannot see, but I'm all in. So a lot of people like only talk about like, you know, like 2000s, like millennials, like when I was like a kid, back in like 90s kid. That's not even anymore, it's like more like 2000s kids, but 2010s. So first thing I want to talk about is fandoms and how like they're different nowadays, because I mean, Stan Twitter like was a thing. We were only talking like 2019, which is like, but 2019 is like very different from like 2015, 2013. So I'm gonna be like mostly focusing on like 2012 to like 2018, 17. Still like a good frame. But like when Taylor Swift had her whole like Tumblr thing, which is insane, you know, when it was One Direction, not BTS, and how crazy fandoms were. I mean, they are now. Like BTS stands. I love BTS. Please do not make fun of me. I love BTS. Do not come for me. But the One Direction fandom before BTS was like even like really popular, because I mean they've been around for a while, but like, before they were like really popular, the One Direction fandom. I remember when One Direction, their fans hacked into like their airport security videos to find them, and when that one fan like hacked into Harry's mom's, his mom's name is Anne, right? I should know this, but I don't. I think so. Into her like iCloud or whatever, and tried to find photos of like him and like Louis, because you know Larry styles are just like so fucking weird, and just found photos of him and his girlfriend, Kendall. I think, was he dating Kendall Jenner? I'm pretty sure. I said I'm very educated in this, but like this is like when it gets a little bit blurry for me. And like we were like, it was unhinged truly, because it was like we knew where they were at every single moment, and you could like tweet and everybody would be able to see it, and it was, but they were also getting like so like abused by their management. Don't even get me started on the whole like Wattpad. Like Wattpad in the 2010s. If you know what like the milk fic is, I am so sorry for you, because like the person that wrote that actually went to jail like recently, which is insane. But yeah, so fandoms were a little bit insane. Like you either like were into like the whole like boy band 2010s like Taylor Swift kind of thing, or you were into like the whole like emo whatever, like 21 Pilots, Fall Out Boy kind of thing, or like the whole like Lord and Halsey, Melanie Martinez, which is like a little bit like later, but you get what I mean. It was it was crazy. I mean, I remember like when like the whole like Lorde like episode of her on South Park came out, like that was a cultural reset, because like what was that? And she took it like so serious. Like she was like completely fine with it. But if that was about me, I'd be like a little bit not offended, but I'd be like a little bit, I am like literally like 16 and you're kind of making fun of me on like an adult show, but you know what, whatever. Anyways, okay, next topic, representation. Representation, how it's like changed in like on like TV shows and stuff. So I was watching Heartstopper the other day, which is so great. I'm probably gonna do like a video about that because I've like rewatched it, I don't even know how many times, but it's so good. And I was thinking about like kids nowadays, I'm like literally like 15, 14 at the moment. Like I had, when I was like a kid, Victorious, iCarly, Drake and Josh, reruns, obviously. Like Lemonade Mouth, which is like even like a little bit like old for me. Liv and Maddie, Jessie, you know, SpongeBob, but like all like the bad. When SpongeBob like got bad was like in the early 2010s, like when it was, ugh. And that's like what I had. Austin Alley too. Did I already say that? Probably, but I cannot freak that show. Oh, that was so good. But like difference between Teen Beach Movie and To All the Boys I Loved Before, or Heartstopper and Victorious, Stranger Things and Austin Alley. It's crazy like how much like it's changed, and especially representation. In like, I remember this one of a Victorious episode specifically, where Beck was saying to like Robbie, like, I have this one like uncle that wants to go away like Rebecca now or something, and like it was like transphobic joke. We all thought it was like funny because we were like funny, but it wasn't. And if you said that now, I mean, we would get like totally canceled for like good reason, but it's like we like let that slide. And that was like not even 10 years ago, probably. I think it was like 2013, but we've changed so much for the better, like so much, and it's crazy. But I also want to talk about, what was I gonna say? Oh, Ariana Grande. Miss Ariana, we like watched her career start and her like rise to like fucking up here in like this decade. It was crazy. Like we watched her become like, you know, this like major celebrity, and it's insane because like I always thought that like that what's her name, Victoria Justice, like the main character of Victorious, can become like more famous, but Ariana took that and she went, and I am so proud of her for that, because you know it was insane. And another thing too that I want to talk about is just like the overall influencers that we had. So we had Bethany Moda, Markiplier, PewDiePie. That's what I watched. I was more of like, you know, like a Minecraft person when I was a kid. Like Dan TDM, Popular Memenos, like all those like people. Shane, before he got bad. You know, I thought it was like so edgy for like watching Shane, like Leafy is here, and like Logan Paul. But the whole 2017 like diss track era, I remember the moment that dropped and the moment how I watched that. The whole like Jake Paul, Logan Paul thing, and like the whole like Rice Gum. Where even is Rice Gum? I have not seen him in years. The whole like this, like these kids must be stopped era. Don't even get me started. But I was just thinking, we've changed so much for like the better, obviously, because that's what happens like when time goes on. But now like we have Olivia Rodrigo, Billie Eilish was even like a 2010s thing, but like late 2010s, so I'm gonna count her like 2020s. Now we're like Conan Gray got like really popular. We still have like Adele and like Taylor Swift and these people, obviously, but it's like we changed so much now. I just think like the whole like 2014, you know, like business casual Fifth Harmony outfits, which is like, imagine like dancing to like, I don't think this was Fifth Harmony. I think it was like Little Mix, Black Magic, and like business casual for like the whole like, oh my god, like Baby Lips, when Cool Kids was everywhere, like the song, and the Tumblr grainy filters where like, they would like braid like their hair together, like Bessie would do that. I did a whole like, and another thing too about growing up in 2010s, like we like, the kids that like grew up during it, have been like so pressured to grow up quick, like more quick than like millennials. It's only gotten worse, and it's only going to get worse because we grew up with like social media like becoming popular. We had social media back in like, you know, the 2000s, but like it got popular. It's not like just like MySpace. It's like Tumblr, Instagram, Kik, which if you know what that is, I'm really sorry too, because that's like insane. Twitter, Snapchat, which is horrible. I hate Snapchat so much because that's for another video. But and we like are so pressured to like, you know, grow up. And I remember like seeing all these like TikTok videos, like today I saw one. This one girl's like 12, looks older than me, and I mean, she's gorgeous, but it's like all these like poor kids like are like, you know, they're like doing all these like shit and like posting about it and like doing all these like drugs, and I'm like, you're 12, you're gonna get lung cancer by the time like you're 20, please stop. But the whole like 2010s like really just like started the whole like, you know, social media, like back when Instagram was more casual posts of like your like Starbucks or American Apparel order. Now it's like, you know, has to be like a beautiful picture of you every time and with some like hashtags to get you on the explore page. But we've changed so much, and I feel like this era overall was majestic, truly, because it was amazing, but at the same time, honestly, I don't know, it was just, it's crazy how it's changed and how like we've like evolved as people in like the past like only 10 years, but I just really think that it's, you know, some things never change. Harry Styles will always have fans. Taylor Swift will always have fans, as they should. Tyler, the Creator will always have fans. All these like people. But where did the 2010s? When like Zendaya like came out with like Replay, her like music moment, will never be the same. An iconic era that will be missed. Anyways, thank you guys for watching me rant about my little like 2010s like obsession, because that era will always be in my heart. Always be in my heart. So, thank you for watching. I love all of you guys, and I will see you in like the next video about me ranting about something that's probably really stupid, which I care about.